if you're looking to visit this stadium, they got to figure it out here.
It's more than a buzz at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's electric. Here comes the Tide.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black, coming back to give a shout out to my Alabama Crimson Tide basketball team. Nate Oates has got this team trending in the right direction, and he done brought them from a long way from 2 to 3 years ago. Okay, today my Alabama Crimson Tide basketball team totally manhandled, discarded, mollywopped the Kentucky Wildcats. And we know Kentucky is the premier team in SEC basketball every year. And some years they the premier team in all of college basketball. But today, my Alabama Crimson Tide, right now, who is sitting at 13-2, totally beat the brakes off John Calipari and his Kentucky Wildcats. I mean, manhandle them. Down low, on the glass, everywhere. So I'm proud of Alabama Crimson Tide basketball right now. We was trending up the last 2 years. Now I think we at a peak where we can compete in the NCAA tournament, get to the Final Four, maybe the national championship this year. Because we got what it takes, offensively and defensively. What I like about this team is mostly the defense. The way they lock up the opponents. They ain't getting much in the paint. I'm going to tell you this now. Bediako, this guy got some hellified defense. He's tall, he's long, wide wingspan, everything. Sears, who transferred in for us, he's doing his thing. I mean, from the mid-range to the three-point shot to getting to the basket, driving, he can do his thing. But anyway, Brandon Miller, another prolific scorer and rebounder for us. Man, this team got it going on. I'm gonna tell you now, this team is gonna be hard to beat in the SEC. I know for a fact, man. You know, I done watched 2 or 3 games they done played, but really not paying attention. And I say, I'm gonna look at this game. I'm gonna pay attention to this game because they was playing Kentucky. Okay, because Kentucky, like I say, they the premier team in the SEC, have been for years. So I want to pay attention to this game. But guess what? It really wasn't no game. Alabama came out fast, but Kentucky came back and brought the lead down to 1 point. After that, it was on. Especially in the second half. I think Alabama had an 11-point lead going into the half. And, hey, they came out the second half and showed out. Scored 35 in the first, 43 in the second. Won by 26 points. Matter of fact, they should have held Kentucky to under 50 points. Kentucky got a last-second three-point shot up, and they made it to go from 49 to 52. But the game was never really in doubt in the second half, not at all. I don't think Kentucky ever led in the game. Like I said, it was a 10-9 lead early, and then like a 15-14 lead early. But really, it was never a threat of them winning the game. So, hey, shout out to my Alabama Crimson Tide. Matter of fact, forward Brandon Miller, 19.7 rebounds. Charles Bediako, center, 9 points, 6 rebounds. Noah Clowney, forward, 8 points, 6 rebounds. John Bradley, guard, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Mark Sears, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Javon Quinterly, 12 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Noah Gurley, he had 2 points and 2 rebounds. Ryle Griffin, 6 points, 3 rebounds. So this Riles Griffin, he came off the bench late in garbage time, put up 2 3-pointers, hit them both. So hey, even we got a daggone 25-point lead with about 10 seconds left in the game, whatever. He throwing up a 3. He hit it too. Hey, it is what it is. I know a lot of people that say that might be poor sportsmanship, but hell, he wanted to get him some points in too. So I don't damn blame him. You don't want me to score, stop me. Plain and damn simple. But Nate Oates has came to Alabama and put this basketball program on the right track. We are a long way improved from what we was 4, 5, 6 years ago. And you can give the credit to Nate Oates. He's bringing in the right guys. He's getting guys to transfer from other programs to come in and help out this team and make this team a damn winner. So, Alabama, I said this last year, even though we won winning that. Matter of fact, the year before last, when we won I think we won the SEC that year, the SEC West or whatever it was, we won. But I said it that year that Alabama has found themselves the right coach, basketball coach. But yeah, we trending on the up and up. So y'all better watch out for Alabama basketball, because not only is Alabama the best at what they do when it comes to football, we are trending to be the best at what we do when it comes to football. And just so you know, football is not the only sport Alabama is championship material in. Just so you know. It's football, softball, golf, gymnastics, now basketball. Okay? So if your program is competing at the highest level in all those sports, not just those sports, but other sports too. If they competing at the highest level in more than 1 or 2 sports, then you might get on the level of my Alabama Crimson Tide. But until then, take a back seat, enjoy the ride, and shut the hell up when it comes to my Alabama Crimson Tide. Because nobody will ever in a long time be on the level in any sport as my Alabama Crimson Tide. Whether it's football, college softball, golf, gymnastics, basketball. We just coming up on in basketball in the SEC. We just not coming up. We trending up. But we there now. We are there. And guess what? As of right now, my Alabama Crimson Tide basketball team is the best team in the SEC. And we are accustomed to being the best. Just so y'all know. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and give a shout out and recognize this Alabama basketball team, because you all know I'm always talking about Alabama football and this anything to do with football in Alabama, I'm going to talk about it. But I just want to give a shout out to the basketball team because they deserve it. They doing good things right now. And hey, they're going to make a run for it. I'm predicting them to at least to get to the Elite Eight. And hopefully they can go on to the Final Four and to the national championship game. If they go to the national championship game, I'll be happy. I ain't going to say win it. I would want them to win, of course. But if they make it there and having to lose to a better team, I'll still be proud of them. Because look where we was. Look where we coming from. That's what I'm saying. But these guys, they got everything it takes to be a college basketball national championship team. They got everything it takes. The offense, the defense, the coaching. They mean on the glass. So they got everything. Mean on defense. They get blocks. They get steals. They get rebounds. Matter of fact, as I look at it, I believe, let me see, we got 40, far as the rebounds, we got 44 rebounds, 11 offensive. They did get 47. They did get 47 rebounds. But looking at the game, you wouldn't be able to tell it. And most of their rebounds was after the game was well in hand. We had 13 assists, 6 blocks, 9 steals. 6 blocks and 9 steals. That's great. That is great. All right, so, but for as Alabama, we need to cut out some of the turnovers. Some of the turnovers is unforced, but it is what it is. We still are a dominant basketball team. All right, a lot of people going to say, oh, he done changed the basketball. He done changed the basketball. Well, common sense. Alabama football season is over right now. So I'll talk about basketball. But if something happened concerning the Alabama football team, I'm going to talk about it. All right. But being the season is over and they playing basketball, I will begin to talk about Alabama basketball. So that's just how it is. But like I say, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator for football leave, I'm going to talk about it. All right. We get new recruits, prolific recruits, I'll say that. 5 stars, 4 stars. I'm going to talk about it. But as for now, since my season is over, ain't nothing going on in football, I'll turn to basketball. And as of right now, our basketball team, my Alabama CrimsonTide basketball team, is the best in the SEC right now. Roll damn Tide.